In the shape push challenge, you're going to experience the effect of wind on geometric shapes. If we look at the slate, we have some information about wind load, a definition. The wind load on an object is a function of the wind speed, the size and shape of the object. So the wind strikes the object coming from a direction, and the frontal area is the part of the object where the wind force is felt. And different shapes have different wind force effects. So the objective in this challenge is to arrange the fans at a speed so that each of the 4 geometric shapes will be blown down the course and strike these 4 targets simultaneously. So each shape is different. The same shapes that you're familiar with from other KSBs in Survival Master. There's a pyramid, a cylinder, a sphere, and a cube. The one thing that they all have in common is they all have the same frontal area. So if you were to look at any of the shapes directly from the front, the profile that's felt by the wind force is the same for each of these. Of course, their shape is different. So the cube has a flat surface that the wind strikes directly, and as you can see in this diagram on the slate, then the cylinder has a curved surface, so the force of the wind hitting against the curved surface is different than when it hits against a flat surface. So your challenge is to adjust the speed of these fans. And there are 4 fans, 1 for each shape, and each of them can be set to one of 4 speeds. So 4 is fastest. So for instance, in this case, I'm just going to left click and hold down on the handle and pull up. And now I've set the speed of this fan to 4. I'm just going to test one shape to show you how I would adjust the speed setting. So I set the speed at 4, and now I'm going to come over and I'm going to hit the green button that says test. So I'm just going to left click on that button. And when I do, the wind blows the shape down the guy and it hits the target and the green light illuminates. And I get a positive score of 50 energy points for lighting up 1 green light. You can replay this as often as you need to, so there's no penalty. We don't care about time, and there's no penalty for replaying. And you can experiment with different combinations to find out how you can get all 4 of these to be tested and simultaneously hit at once. So I'm going to left click on the reset button, and that puts the pyramid back in position and resets the fans. They're all set to the idle. So for example, I want to set the cylinder at 2, and I'm going to set the sphere at 2. So now both fans are set at the same speed. Now I'm going to test and see, well, which of these is feeling more wind load? The fans are the same, their frontal areas are the same, so the difference in shape is what I'm interested in experimenting with. So I'll hit the T for test, and I can see the wind blowing the shapes down the course, and they're going to hit, and I can see that the cylinder hit first. As soon as any one shape hits a target, the others stop where they are. So I can see the fans were at the same speed, but they didn't travel at the same rate down the course. So now your objective is to determine what fan speed is best so that each of these will arrive down here at the end of the course simultaneously, earning the maximum number of energy points, which is 200.